here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is my 2020 Christmas home tour. Woohoo! Finally! We're finally at the place where we can do a lovely video of our home. Chris and I, who is standing there holding the camera, bless his heart, have worked super hard at our Christmas decor this year. And I'm saying both of us because he has really been my helpmate throughout this whole decor series. I could not do what I do without my husband. So I want to give him a big old shout out. Hi, honey. Thank you so much for helping me. Oh my goodness. I am not going to stand here and yammer long. I am going to go into my final words here in a second because from now on I'm going to be behind the camera. But I did want to kind of walk you through a little bit of how this video will go. I am going to start out at the mailbox. I'm going to walk up the driveway and show you everything outside here. And then I'm going to walk up the front porch and I'm going to narrate a tour of the indoor spaces. And then later this evening, I'm going to do another walkthrough of the house just set to Christmas music and without me talking and yammering along. So if you would like to skip to that portion of the video, go to minute mark this. And that way you can watch the home tour just set to music, and I'll come out here at the very end of the video and walk down the driveway so you can see everything at night with the lights shining brightly. I'm so excited to create this video for you guys. We have worked really hard. Anyway, Chris is standing there holding the camera, so I'm going to go on into my final words and say thank you guys so much for everything that you've given me throughout the year of 2020. It has been difficult, but we're walking through it with grace and doing the very best we can every day. So with that said, I hope that all is well with everyone. And for those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Merry Christmas to one and all. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Okie dokie, you guys, here I am out at our mailbox. And there's our house up there. And just to let you know, we've lived here 7 years now. Oh my goodness, I can't even believe that 7 years has passed. And this was kind of our dream, to live out on a lot of property. Well, we have about 4.5 acres out here, which is, I know, not a lot in some people's books, but in our book it was a lot. So we live in Spotsylvania, Virginia, in very Civil War rich area. We actually live on a Union encampment property back during the Civil War. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with this Christmas tour, huh? So here's our mailbox. As you can see, we've had torrential rains. You can see my bow is holding up beautifully. I would tout the Never Wet, but I'm having trouble finding it, you guys. So I'm not sure. We might have to find another product. But anyway, let's continue on. We're going to walk on up here. Done some, and you'll be able to see the lights and how everything is lit up when I come back out at the very end of the video. So obviously this is, and you can see here we have this deer and sleigh, and let me walk up closer this year to this. And this is nothing more than a loopy bow. And we added some gifts. Excuse the hawk or whatever that is above my head squawking at me. I don't know what that is squawking, but whatever. Sorry. But anyway, here are our wagon wheels that lean up against our well. Pipe thing to kind of camouflage it. And again, another really loopy bow. I don't remember where we got the wagon wheels, and I asked Chris and he didn't either. He had painted them and said he wants to repaint them, and I said, I like them kind of rustic, leave them alone. So we've been going back and forth with that. But as you'll see tonight, or later at the end of the video, I had the idea to light up the front of the house all the time, not just at Christmas. You won't see spotlights on our house, like back in the yard, like some people like to spotlight their house. Our house is lit up all year round. We have uplights and spotlights and wash lights, along with pathway lights and then lights in all the windows. The lights in the windows are all getting together on one switch, and I can turn them on and off with one switch. The rest of them, Chris installed, my husband installed them, and they come on at dusk and go off about 6 hours later. Let me walk back here to the fence. I want to show you. Here we go, and that's the backyard. Let me walk closer here real quick. We have a back patio. And this is all our property, way over there, way back down there. There's a stream that runs kind of down in the ravine there, and then way over here. We used to have Newfoundland dogs and a golden retriever, all of which have passed on now, sadly. But we love our little Newfie silhouettes, and one brown, which was Sam, and one black, which was Sophie. So we've left them up, and I've adorned their little necks with some of that ribbon. And I used one roll of ribbon. This was one whole roll of ribbon, and I made two kind of round bows. And it looks cute. That's all I've done over here. This year, Chris, or last year at the end of the season, he bought some of these little birch trees that light up with warm white LED lights. They look super pretty. We've got 4 of them spattered about here in the front flower beds. I got new bows for the wreaths on the windows this year from Alpine Holiday Bows, I believe. Put a link in the description. They're holding up beautifully. I love them. I switched from a burgundy to a red this year, which is kind of my theme for a lot of my decor. Red, true Christmas red, white, and gold. We just have a couple of Christmas flags. Another birch tree, there we go. Our spinners stay out all year round. Got those from Plow and Hearth. A red gazing ball holder, and it has 2 lanterns there that you can see, and Chris has rigged them up out of the same light that is inside the pathway light. And we just put little sprays on them and a couple more red bows. Got this from a Bodacious Bazaar down in Hampton, Virginia a few years ago. So here is, let me stand back. Here is the front porch. And you can see there is Santa's sleigh and 2 of his reindeer, really cute at night. And then a star up there in the peak. It looks super pretty from the road. And then as we walk up to the front porch, I don't have a very big front porch, as you can see, but y'all saw this the other day. This red, and I didn't purchase anything new. In fact, I didn't purchase a ton new this year for any of my Christmas decor. But anyway, I used to have ornament garland throughout this pine garland. Switched that out for red berries this year. You'll see I did the same thing in on our staircase. And 2 more of those red bows. I replaced ornament garland. I had it in this wreath too, and replaced it with red berries. I'll try to put links for the red berry garlands. They're lovely in the description. And over here is just a cute little grouping. This is a sleigh that I got from Plow and Hearth several years ago. And this little lantern I got from 90% off at Hobby Lobby years ago. A little snowman hat. I don't remember where I got the snowman Let It Snow plaque. big sign there. Maybe Hobby Lobby, but this is just a blanket from Kirkland's, very old blanket from years past. But that's it for our outdoor decor, y'all. And of course you'll see it all lit up tonight, or at the end of the video. I keep saying tonight. This is tonight for me, but it'll be at the end of the video for you. All right, so let's head on in and we'll take an inside narrated tour. I'll do a pan around here. We live in a center hall colonial, but there's more house to the left of me than there is to the right of me. Right straight through there is the family room. And we have a landing upstairs, 3 bedrooms and 2 baths upstairs. We have a main floor master, which I will not be showing in this video, and a full basement underneath. So this is the dining room. And we will come back to the foyer. I need to get me some batteries and light up my wreath for you guys. But anyway, let's head through. We'll go, and that's how you get to the basement. Okay, so here we come into the family room. This is what I always refer to as the back of the house. And it's very open, save for this support beam, but everything else is wide open. This is the family room into the kitchen eating area. Through that door is that's the garage out there, but there's a mud room right there. And then there's a hallway past the hutch down there, and there's a coat closet, laundry room, and powder room is over there. And then as you can see, this staircase separates the front from the back of the house. Life is just better with grandkids. Isn't that the truth? Then there's a view right back out to the foyer. So we'll start over here at my cozy corner. I love doing cozy corners, and this is without a doubt one of my favorite designs because I was given this sleigh several years ago, and I just love decorating this corner up. I use the same ladder. I use things called staple pieces in my decor. That ladder being a staple piece is either a piece of furniture or something like this ladder or a tray or another accent piece that stays in my decor throughout the years, and I decorate it seasonally. And here's our TV credenza. All of the black furniture you see, well, the big pieces, the credenza, move slowly, the black hutch, the table and chairs, the desk are all hooker furniture. And we've replaced, or Chris painted that, what I call the ivy table. Explain that when I get over there. Black, I have a black shelf. I love my black pieces. Chris painted some very old tables that we had black to go along with all of the rest of the black decor. I feel like black anchors a room beautifully. So yes, that is our big TV, and I'm not going to try to hide it because it's too hard to hide. But we have 2 daughters. This is Kristen, and this is Candace, who is the mother of little, that's my husband Chris, and that's little Maverick when he was first born, our grandson. And then we have Candace's boyfriend, Dustin. They're not yet married, but they want to be married. The COVID has kind of stopped that, though. We do have some colored lights in this arrangement, which is a little different for me. I usually prefer white. Made a new funky bow for this arrangement this year with cardinals, and Miss Danielle over there, Danielle's Decor, gave me this set of beautiful cardinals. And then here is the hearth and mantle. I did one of my Christmas wreaths and added that beautiful ribbon that I got from Home Depot of all places. I made a new bow for that, and then I made a little lantern swag for over here with the same ribbon. These are not on yet. They will be on later this evening. They come on a timer. But I have videos for all of these vignettes, and I will put a link to my entire 2020 Christmas Decor Series playlist in the description. All these red bows that you see here, I made with D. Stevens ribbon, velvet ribbon that has gold inside of it, that Miss Bobby over there at perpetualribbons.com gifted me a couple, and I purchased another. But here is our big tree that you'll be able to see better at night, obviously. This is a 9-foot tree. Chris and I put our heads together and made that big topper last year. And it actually does have a star grapevine tree topper in it. And then I made this bow this year, which is just a loopy bow. And I added in picks, large picks from Hobby Lobby to match the topper. And then this tree is very sentimental. It has a lot of our family memories encapsulated right in this tree. This is Chris's fairy, as you all know, who have followed me for a long time. My husband loves fairies, and she is always the very first to be put on the tree and the very last to come off the tree. This ornament, y'all have heard me refer to Liz, the food blogger who encouraged me, who also had Newfoundland dogs, and who encouraged me to start a blog and then my YouTube channel. She passed away of ALS and gifted me this ornament the last time I saw her. She knew I was not going to see her again, so she gave me this. So it takes center stage along with the fairy. One of y'all made me these beautiful snowflakes. Sorry for losing it there. One of you gave me this beautiful snowman, Jim Shore snowman ornament. And of course, last Thanksgiving, Candace and Dustin gave us these. And then this year, one of you guys sent me this. We have little Maverick. Anyway, as you see, this tree is the holder of many, many memories, old and new. And here, Danielle, you were asking me where my little snowman was. There they are, sitting underneath there. But I sat them under the tree this year. And I'll just pan around here. Pillow covers came from Amazon. I have a Christmas shop in my Amazon storefront, always linked in the description. Now here's the garland I was referring to. This last year had ornament garland in it, and I'm having harder and harder time finding ornament garland. And I decided I wanted to go with a more classic design this year, more quiet, if you will, design. So classic and quiet. So I made new funky bows out of this beautiful red velvet ribbon with a gold backing. This is not D. Stevens ribbon, but it is beautiful ribbon that I got from Paper Mart. Worked up beautifully. But this is actually a 3-tiered pumpkin, quote unquote, that has, I can't get his hat off. They have leaves, metal leaves underneath the hat. But I just put pip berries inside and wrapped in fairy lights and made him up a big red bow for around his neck and gave him a little collar of pine and the same red berries. Love how he worked out. So cute. I'm gonna hate to put him away. I wonder if I can make him into a bunny rabbit for Easter. Wouldn't that be cute? Anyway, let me back off here. So let's head over here to the ivy table. So named because it used to have ivy leaves painted on the front of these doors. And this is where I gather all of my ceramic trees, all of which were given to me except for the little one in the tray there. The green one was my grandmother's that my dad had at his house for the longest time after Mom passed away. And then he finally brought it down here to me. He's from Maryland, brought it down to Virginia to me. Be full of joy. And this tree my grandmother gave me for our first Christmas. The other little white one was my mom's again. And then I bought the little white one last year from Hobby Lobby. Got the black shelf at a place called Dottie's Den here in Spotsylvania, Virginia. I do have to say something about this picture though. It's one of my favorite pictures. It's of Santa Claus or Father Christmas holding the baby Jesus in his hand. And there's a little plaque down there that says, I believe. So I love that. Here's a pencil tree that I just love. Got it from Walmart a couple years ago. And it is chock full of red and white little ornaments, most of which I got from a store we have here in town called Lidl. And I made that funky bow and tree topper, of course. That is nothing more than a gift box that I have command strip Velcroed on there. And Chris made this Mary box. Well, he didn't make the box. I bought the box, but he made it into a tree stand for me. So he takes that downstairs just like that. Here is, let me back off, one of my favorite rooms in the whole house, the kitchen. New curtains this year. I'll get over closer so you can see them. Let's start over here. Here we are in Alaska. And I did have my mixer set out here last year, and I just wanted to do something different this year, so I just did, you know, a couple of things. My frame runs 24/7 all the time. Oh, look at his old face, his old lip. Oh my goodness. There Chris and I are in Catch Can. This is held on again with Velcro, command strip Velcro, which works beautifully on the ceramic backsplash. This is a charger, plastic charger with a melamine plate. We glued the plate onto the charger. And there are the curtains I bought. They are not in stock on Amazon right now, but I got them from Amazon. Above the cabinets, I do a bit of decor up there. May this Christmas find us surrounded by the ones we love and those who love us. Hopefully in person, but if not, via Zoom or some other call, you guys. Let's hope and pray we can all be together for Christmas though. Baby, it's cold outside. I love that song. I made this arrangement last year and it was put down on a shelf just like that and brought right back up. Didn't pack it away. The Lord is my strength and my song. Stacy, my cousin, made that for me with her Cricut. And of course this window mimics that window. And my little cardinals, I believe Cheryl, you gave me those. They're still flapping their wings. And then this is a candle holder from Yankee Candle. And I have a red berry and cedar candle burning. Got this little fella at BJ's one year. To the corner. And he will just put some red berries and red sugar bowl and creamer and red candles. But let's look up. The lantern in the middle is just plastic and it's from Walmart, but that's really pretty up in there. I love that. So, and then one of my old little sleds. And then over here we have a Christmas tree and a little sledding snowman and a Christmas garland. That is nowhere close to the stove. I promise it's not a fire hazard. Little snowman from Walmart and Joy. I don't know where I got the Joy or the Bee Berry sign. And then I made those two arrangements, and it's 2 milk glass vases up there. Snowman hanging there on a command hook. Oh, I don't remember where I got this picture years ago. I think at Dottie's Den, actually, over there off of Lafayette Boulevard. I believe that's where I did get that. But it's been years and years. Again, another red berry and cedar candle burning, and one of you guys gave me this. I love it. And Cheryl, again, gave me these little fellas. And then this is my Then Sings My Soul lantern, and I name it that because Stacy, again with her cricket, maybe this sticker, Then Sings My Soul. And then I have a big old funky bow lantern topper on here I made last year, I think. This is a wreath I made for my dad several years ago, and I believe I do have that linked, the wreath holder linked. And this is a new shelf that was not newly painted shelf. You can see the bows and hearts and the big cutout heart in the middle. That used to be a stencil in our old house. And Chris had made me this shelf to match. And then he recently painted it black for me. And I just, decorated up the top of the shelf. And then Stacy, my beautiful cousin, gave me, thank you, Lord, for your blessings. This is literally etched into wood. I do have this person's information in the description of my kitchen video, I believe. As I said, go check out all my videos in the playlist and you'll find all the information that I can give you. This lantern was made by Bella at Bella D Designs. She has a YouTube channel and a website. She does beautiful woodworking. And I just made this centerpiece for the island. And then we're going to head up here to the top of the desk. And everything's red and white up there this year. I just rearranged this year. I didn't put cardinals up on candlesticks with a bed of pipberries cut out of a pipberry garland. Pretty set of gold bells hanging down. And then on the lower shelf, I really didn't do too much. And there's the mudroom. And I don't have anything in there, but I just hung this wreath in here. Made that several years ago. That's how you get to the garage, as I said there. Alrighty, and here we go with our corner shelf. Purchased from Dottie's Den again. And this is where I keep all of my Lennox. All that I have. I have like 4 pieces. I don't have a lot, but they do light up. This one just stays one color, this little guy. But these two are kind of fiber optic looking and they change colors. The tree and the little snowman. And then he does not light up. And here we go, let's look all the way through. And this is our laundry room that Chris, well, he designed it. It came with just plumbed for a washer and dryer and a sink. And we designed the whole thing and he put it all together. It's the only room in the house that's painted a different color. This is butternut. And there's all our dogs that we miss so much. I need to change my calendar up, but there Chris and my dad and I are last Christmas. And I haven't changed it up yet because we're just barely into December. There's last year's Christmas decor. And I redid my powder room for Christmas this year. I really wanted to do a room in the cobalt blue and white. And this is what I just linked in my Amazon shop. The snowflakes are from Walmart. That's linked in my blue and white. I'll just pan around here and show you. Everything. Made this kind of swag. And I'm really happy with how this worked out. Super happy with how it worked out. And then let's walk here to the kitchen table. These 3 lanterns are from Walmart, and Chris purchased them for me when he saw them. I have a double funky bow on the lantern, and I got the trees from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, though. It's been several years. I love this centerpiece. And then my hutch, one of my favorite things to decorate. You can see the Believe up there. A lot of what's on this hutch were gifts, but I'm really happy with how this turned out. Just in the red and the white, and the time I kind of went away from that was with the 2 willow tree sets there. One, a nativity that Lisa gave me, and then this design Kim gave me this, and then I had the mom and dad and 2 girls. Truck was a gift from Jean. And then this little cozy corner I really didn't do too much to. Candace gave me that jar several years ago. Just put some fairy lights wrapped around a pipberry garland in there. But all right, we're gonna move into the dining room and the living room here. Into the living room and dining room. I thought I would bring you upstairs and just give you a very, very quick peek at upstairs. And also, I wanted to give you a look throughout from up here. And then this is one of the bedrooms. My dad took all of the pillows off of the bed. He likes to sleep with a really flat pillow, so I'm just gonna leave it like this because he always takes all the Euro pillows and stuff off. This bedroom has an ensuite, and it's what we call the purple bedroom for obvious reasons. You know, this is what I did in here for my dad because he loves Christmas decorations. I just put a tree, and then Mary, Joseph, and Jesus, and a reindeer. So I had that out for him when he got here for Thanksgiving. We'll come back to that little tree, but I just really quickly cross the landing here. This is the turquoise room. Here is the happy bedroom. For obvious reasons, happy colors in here. And this is where I set up a little place for Mr. Maverick to stay. Got a little changer and rocking chair, and Candace and he were up here. Read me a story, tuck me in tight, Say a sweet prayer and kiss me goodnight. Well, Chris made the palette. My idea again, Chris brought it to fruition. And I made that. Anyway, back out here to these two chairs. Pretty and different from the rest of our decor, but that's what I wanted for up here. The colors in the chairs depict the three colors in the bedroom. Kind of the greeny turquoisey color. Kind of an orange, yellow, whatever. For the happy room. Little peachy color and orange. And then purple for the purple bedroom. So therefore I decided to put a little whimsical white tree up here. It's sitting up on a table. And this is simply garland, ornament garland that I got from somewhere last year, I think Michael's. And just pulled out some of my old ornaments. And it's pretty, and it has colored lights. This is the only tree with colored lights that I have in the house. Made a bow for on top. And then of course this is the happy bathroom. Well, I call it the happy bathroom. I made that. And that's the upstairs. Not a lot to it, but it's enough for when guests come to visit. I think it's like 960 square feet up here. Okay, we just came from upstairs, and now let's head on in here. You're going to see a change of color scheme as we enter into the dining room, foyer, and living room. And I decorate this part of the house to honor my mom, who loved blue. My mom passed away in 2013, so I like to do these rooms in memory of her, because, and plus I love the same thing. I love the ice blue colors. This is our old hutch and table and chairs we've had for years and years. And I just put touches here and there in the hutch. Nothing over the top. I just made this the other day. It looks pretty there. And this lantern is one of my very favorite lanterns, centerpieces that I've ever designed, with the whites and silvers and ice blue and the snow globe candle. And pretty funky bow topper. And then this year I got a new blue and white nativity, which I love. Taking center stage here on my sideboard. This is my grandmother's lamp. That is one of my most cherished pieces. Tried to keep it very light, except for just touches of the dark blue here and there to go with the nativity. And this is newly positioned in here this year to make room for the white tree out in the living room bay window. And this is a new design that I did this year, my two-tiered tray. Again, the tray is from Bella at Bella D Designs. And as we go through the foyer, I'll go ahead and tell you about this. This little table came from Hobby Lobby. And, you know, I just kind of pulled a little bit of teal in here because of this wreath. I made this wreath several years ago, and I really love it, and I don't want to get rid of it. So I just kind of decorated this little spot with that color instead of the blues. So I'm really happy with how that worked out. And here we go with the living room. This is a half moon table that usually sits in the bay window where the tree is. We moved it over here. A lot of you have been asking me what I did with this big Santa. There he is. I love him. And here are some of my Jim Shore Santas. And then just a little wire Christmas tree. Nothing over the top in here, just soft and subtle Christmas. That's my precious mom on her wedding day with my dad. My mother-in-law gave me that candelabra there. So pretty. And Rich made me this beautiful fabric garland. Remember sitting at this desk as a child playing. And again, pillow covers from Amazon, blankets from Amazon. Made up this little tray. Lights will be on later, the little tree lights up there. And then this tree. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you guys, I am in love with this tree. I am so happy with how it worked out this year. I'm so sorry about the lighting. It'll be better at night. But you can see we have twinkle lights going on inside this tree and inside the other tree. I have them linked in my Amazon shop too, I believe. We added blueberries to the tree topper this year. I made that bow. Blueberries came from, and the ribbon came from craftoutlet.com. Amanda Thrasher sent me these beautiful, 6 of these beautiful blue ornaments. It just worked out so pretty. It looks so pretty at night, reflected in these 2 windows that you'll see later. It looks super pretty. And then we just have just a little something, something, a little owl and polar bear and older decor that I've had for years, sitting down on the white tree skirt. And y'all saw me make this last year with a snowman in it, but I found that blue Santa and added him in this year, looking at the blue tree. So I thought it would be pretty sitting there paired right with the tree. So next up will be my tour just with the Christmas lights on. And we're going to morph into that right now. And we will do all the way around and we'll end up out at the mailbox. So with all that said, last time you'll hear my voice in this video. So love y'all to bits. Thank y'all for stopping in here. Catch y'all soon. Bye-bye. you.